Hello friends, welcome back to another video. So today's video is a sequel to last week's video and it's about my top 5 least favorite ninja suits. And the link of that video will be in the description again. So yeah, this will only include suits from the actual TV show and movies, so no NRG or training suits or whatever. And I'm only doing 5 because there isn't really a lot of bad suits. In fact, the suits I have in number 5 spot are actually not bad. So yeah, now let's get started. The original suits are not bad, but I had to include them in here. I know that these are meant to be as simple as possible because they are the first suits ever. They are literally the ninja's main color with his original symbol on the middle and a few straps, which isn't bad and doesn't look bad, but compared to the other more creative and beautiful suits, these will unfortunately be in this list. The techno suits suffer from the lack of leg prints and the generic torsos. Jay's and Cole's torsos look the same, with the only differences being the colors and the arms, of course. The only good thing about it is the half mask. It was a very new and huge thing for Ninjago at the time, as this is the very first time the ninja don't have actual hoods, and also the first time we are getting their hair pieces in the sets. Overall, I really like the half mask and the hair, but the torso is extremely generic and boring, and the legs have no prints at all. The tournament suits are definitely way better with a half mask. I know that this might be a surprise, but I just don't like the ZX suits that much. Zane's and Jay's are decent, Cole's is okay, but Kai's and Lloyd's I don't like. These suits overall just look kinda ugly for me and they feel pretty random. There's nothing in common between them at all and each one feels too different. I like different suits like the Sons of Garden suits, but these ones are just way too different that they don't feel like a team really. Overall, I'm just not the biggest fan of these. The DX suits, like the original suits, are also meant to be pretty simple, but they are also meant to celebrate the ninja fighting their dragons, and I don't really like the design. It's just the ninja's main color with a huge dragon going from the legs all the way to the back, then the torso, and they just look very weird. The oversized dragon head on the torso looks kinda ugly and unfitting, with the tail on the legs. Again, it just looks weird for me and I don't really like it. And finally, we have the worst of the worst, the movie suits. These are actually the only suits that I really hate, and I'm happy that they aren't a part of the actual TV show. First, you have Zane's, which is probably Ninjago's worst minifigure ever. There's just way too much white, which makes it painful to look at this minifigure. It's very bright and ugly. The legs are plain, and the torso is extremely boring. I also really don't like these masks. Lowe's is just way too black, and I noticed that these suits are really bad in balancing colors. And the rest of the suits are just extremely boring with terrible colors and boring details, which makes them by far the worst Ninjago suits ever. And the Sons of Guardian suits were actually successful in remaking these. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell me in the comments what you think of this video and what are your top 5 least favorite ninja suits of all time. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share to the friends, and I'll see you next time.